both here, standing on business with no fear. I mean that. It's the ring champs when the smoke clears.
What up, fight fans? It's your boy Ak.
And I'm Barak, the boxing bully.
And this is another episode of The Ring Champs. Special guest all the way from across the pond. Ahead of his 50th fight, Mr. Derek Chisora.
What's up, champ? How are you?
What up, fellas? How are you guys?
Good.
Great,
It's our
man.
first time. It's our
Chatting
first
with
time
you.
sitting down together.
First time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for a great cause, 50th fight. I know you contemplated retiring so many times, and for your 50th...
You tricked us all and said you was retiring.
When? I never said that.
You kind of said that.
Teased that.
I
You
never
kind of said that, like
I've
one more
never
fight
said-
or something like that. Come on,
I never
bro.
said retirement.
Because we was like, yo, man, when he leaves, damn, what do we have? Because he's
Yeah,
fun.
before we get into that, we need to clear something here.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. What's up with Deontay not liking no one to come on this podcast?
So, I mean, that's a great question.
So why is he got so much hate for you guys, for him not to come on?
Well, for him, he has a great relationship with Barak.
Yeah.
So he has an issue with me.
Yeah, something.
why?
So he was willing to do the pod with just for Barak, but that's not the way it works.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
This is the
So
Ak and
why
Barak show.
you and him in a tiff and tear?
To my understanding, he had an issue with my reaction to his last fight with Tyson Fury, and which was just an honest opinion on
What did you say?
how he handled the loss and not dapping up Fury and kind of saying that he used his weight to lean on me. I just felt, and I was animated
Yeah, you was
on our show.
complaining to me.
Yeah, I was saying that he should have just said, it wasn't my night. Fury was a better man. I'll be back, because I love the way he fought that fight. He fought like a warrior. He went out of the shield. He even dropped Fury twice. It was an amazing heavyweight fight, and I felt like the fans would have loved and accepted him just saying, yo, it wasn't my night, instead of saying, well, that was my reaction. That was
Okay.
it. That was it.
Okay.
That is...
Now I get it. Now I get it. Okay,
So,
fine.
so
Now
would you
we're
have
talking-
would you have reacted the same if I had said that about you?
Yeah, I would have
Really?
said, fuck that, I ain't coming on your pod. I ain't doing shit with it. No, I'm joking. Listen, some people deal with certain things different. I don't know. Me, to be honest with you, I'm just an easygoing person, because
Right.
life is already hard enough.
Right.
You know, so I don't need to create any more difficulties in my life.
Right.
So I just like to be at peace with everybody and just enjoy this time we have right now, because it's not that much,
Yeah,
you know.
not that much time.
Yeah, if you look at it, like in the real technology of the world of life, you know, when you hit 40, you only got about 25 summers left.
It's downhill from there.
There you go. Yeah, I mean,
That's how you gotta think about it.
You
You
only
can
got
appreciate your time.
Yeah, you only got 25 summers left where you are good before you take the long nap. So, yeah, that's how I look at it. Like, you know, it's not that long I'm on this earth. You know, when you're 30s, you're like, yeah, and then suddenly in your 40s, you're like, I can't really go that place because it's not worth my time. How do I do this?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I look at things.
That's an interesting point. Somebody else broke it down to me. They asked me, how often do you see your mom? Because she lives in Puerto Rico. I said, twice a year. She said, your mother's 65, so let's say she makes it to 95. You cool seeing your mother just 60 more times for the rest of your life? And that's kind of what
I
it hit
see
me.
my mom every day. If I don't see her, bro, we speak almost 10 times a day. Even when I'm not doing anything, hey, man, what are you doing? No, okay.
So you always checking on her.
No, not even that, because mom is single. She lives with my nephew. Yeah, who's an up-and-coming fighter. And you know what? Just me and my mom that say nothing else.
And for the record, I got love for Deontay. Always been supportive, so you're more than welcome. We can hash it out right here on the couch, all right? That's that.
So speaking about your mom, was she always supportive in wanting you to be a boxer? Or did she want you to stop at any particular time in your career?
No. You know, Frank, it's the funniest story. Like, my mom has always blessed me with everything I did.
Oh, wow.
You know, even when she realized I was selling drugs, she sat me down and goes, son, just be careful, don't get caught. You know, even when I was out fighting with people, she's like, son, are you really sure is this what you want to do?
Wow.
You know.
So she's supportive.
She's supportive, but...
She's like, don't sell those drugs over there. It's a little too dangerous. Sell them over here.
She's just smart.
Yeah.
Because if she goes to me and says, you can't do this, then you'd be like, you know, I can do this behind her back.
Did you confide in her, though?
I confide in my mother in everything. I tell my mother everything.
See, that's why.
There's nothing I don't hide from my mother.
Wow.
Yeah. So everything I do, I tell my mother. She'll sit me down. How are you gonna sell this fight? I'm like, I don't know. She was telling me, I'm like, no. Because, okay, I'll get the checkbook ready so I can write for the fines. I'm like, don't worry about
Did she want you to retire? Like,
I think the most person who wants me to retire is my wife.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
But wait, I think I heard something that if you don't retire after this fight with Deontay Wilder,
Yeah.
that
She's
she's
divorced.
gonna leave you.
Yeah, she
don't
says
even
that,
let me
but
finish.
she ain't gonna leave now because my kids will not let her.
What? Really?
Yeah, because my kids are trouble. My kids are nuts. They're beautiful kids.
What's their
but,
ages?
11, 6, and 1.
Oh wow.
oh, you got a 1-year-old.
Yeah. I kept him undercover.
Boy or girl?
Boy.
Boy.
Southpaw.
So, are you okay with him wanting to be a fighter one day if he comes to you with
Yes, yes. I want him to take over my space.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, in boxing we have, what's the word Chris Eubank used? Scumbags. Yeah. You know, in boxing we all scumbags. To the promoters, to everybody, we all scumbags. But there's only one person I will not call a scumbag, and that is Turkey Al-Sheikh. Because he's come in the game and he's made everybody money, he's put on great shows, he's done he's made an award show from the Ring magazine, trying to make the boxing glamorous for us, you know. But the other scumbags, they just see him and then they want to take advantage, see what they can get off there, see what deal they can do there, you know. So it's just like, it's a game of scumbags, you know. And
Who's the worst scumbag in the sport?
I believe we all were scumbags. I'm a scumbag.
We all equal.
We all
equal.
scumbags. In boxing, even Brother Me is a scumbag. Yeah, we all scumbags. Do you understand? Yeah, it's a game of scumbags, and we like the scumbags are in here.
So speaking of scumbags, no, but I saw a hair.
That's the biggest scumbag ever. That bastard.
I didn't mean him as a scumbag. I mean whatever he had on his head was a scumbag.
They're all, listen, boxing is a scumbag sport.
So I saw you
coming back again on
Okay,
my
go ahead.
son, I'd rather be him being a scumbag sport as long as I get to watch it.
Yeah, I feel you. So will you be training him? You'll be in his...
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see when
It's a
he
long
gets
time.
older.
He's only one.
We'll see when he gets older.
I saw you and Deontay FaceTime Big Baby Miller.
Yeah.
You know, and could you have been a good sport like that if that happened to you?
You see, I got this energy that it don't matter who you are. I don't come with anger or disrespect. I just come with enjoyment of life. So I can phone anybody I want and they will answer. Because they know I don't have any badness or anything like that.
Malice towards them.
Yeah, so when I called him, he knew what was happening. He knows why I'm calling him.
Yeah.
So he played along, because there's no point, I'm not answering this, I'm not doing this. Nah, it's already done in front of 2 million viewers, and then suddenly now there's about 1 billion people who watch that. So what you do with that? You bloody own it. And you own it, take your hat off now. Listen, you can make so much money from this if you're smart.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I think he's trying to capitalize.
You have to be smart about it. I told him, you can make so much money about it. Speak of the devil.
Yo, we gonna get you a hair glue endorsement.
I know. I'm just saying, yeah. So you have to understand,
The cameras ain't big enough to pick y'all
but
both
what I'm
up
trying
like
to say
this.
to you is, you see, he knows if I call him, there's nothing about it. He's just a grown man just talking, and then sometimes...
No, but for some reason, everybody loves you.
Yeah, but when I call him, sometimes I see his daughter, hang out with...
This is all different, bro. Yeah. Nah, this is all different for me, bro. He called, I stop everything I'm doing, I pick one call up. There's some guys that you get that energy from.
But he called you and he was with Deontay Wilder.
And that's the reason I stayed on the phone, because it was him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he said, hey, I'm talking, he's like, yo, Deontay, I said...
He's like, this dude called me with Deontay.
I'm like...
Wait, you gotta know that they don't like each other.
I don't. You see, with me, I don't
pay attention.
I can walk in alleyway, there'll be killers in there. I just walk in because I don't know shit. You see, if I knew, I'd have said, "No, you know what? Fuck it, let me know." But I don't know anything. And then he explained to me there's the whole situation. I'm like, okay. But anyway, he explained it came out of the other ear because I'm just like, fuck it. Life is too short for bickering and bullshit.
Cuss?
Huh?
Because of this?
Nah, no.
Were you holding cuss words on you?
Like, cuss can be like, motherfucker,
yeah, you can be out.
If you feel you have to, go ahead.
I'm saying, come on.
So Derek is just talking about how you can capitalize on your historic moment of last night. Have you realized
Go to
that?
Gorilla Glue. Go to Gorilla Glue.
3 days trending in the world, bro. Like, I
Yeah.
think the Grammys beat me today and I'm in second place behind the Grammys right now, bro.
Wow.
It's hilarious.
Have you realized, to his point, and to everybody else is saying, yo, there's a way here to capitalize this on a major scale. Have you realized that?
You know, it's so funny, 100%. You know, I'm talking about publicists. You know, we did TMZ, we did Breakfast Club, you know, and we got another one. Kevin Hart just hit up, just want to do some stuff. So there's a lot of stuff on the playing field right now, but we still got to kind of like, you know, relax ourselves and kind of map and strategize right now. And when he called me with Deontay and said, yo, a lot of money on the table, all the beef kind of like brushed off because Deontay wasn't on the phone to be crazy, you know. He's like, he cracked the joke about the head. I'm like, yo, if y'all want to teach me and show me something, bro, I'm all ears for it, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I try not to be mad at Deontay. It's just because of how things went over the few years. Because Deontay was like a big brother to me, like how Chisora called me out of the blue.
Yeah.
When I was going through my relationship problems, Deontay was going through his stuff, and we talk all the time.
Right.
So it's not till he got to that new relationship, we started really beefing about some nonsense, and I was like, bro, like, whatever you heard about what I said, you can just talk to me. I'm a realist nigga, you know. Like, just call and talk to me.
Right.
But 52, that shit went overboard. You know how
we were there for that.
You know what I mean? But, you know,
There's some
Chisora-
drama in America, bro.
Yeah, we...
So speaking of Deontay, your boy right here is gonna fight him April 4th.
You want my honest opinion,
MF
raw?
Pro?
You want my raw, honest opinion? Or
You
want
ever
my-
do anything else?
Or you want the TV show?
I want
When the
TV
hell
show,
you ever
please.
did a TV show,
I mean,
anything?
because what happened is, I'm gonna tell you something. The recent contracts that I got from Saudi Arabia and Riyadh and all that, it's like, yo, we don't want Miller to do this and Miller to do that. Yo, my hands be tied sometimes, bro. Like, you know, I can be braggadocious, though.
No. So you're blaming it on
100%,
the ring,
bro. So what happens? I have to put my white boy voice on.
The shackles are off now.
right.
Go ahead.
Fuck that nigga, son. All I'm saying is right now, you're gonna knock that nigga head off, B. You heard?
Okay, he said it.
No, man, I'm saying
This dude.
that. In my honest opinion, based on recent performances, activity, and punch output, I feel Chisora has the better chance of winning this fight. He's showing that his chin is phenomenal. You know, he's been, dropped a few times, knocked out, whatever. But when it comes to Chisora as a warrior, his heart, his mentality, he be losing fights and he still fight. It's a different kind of conditioning. Even the 2 drills that he's taught me that I use in my camp, I'm like, holy shit, this guy his tank is phenomenal, bro. So, in my opinion, based on what he's done in recent fights compared to Deontay, I think Chisora's gonna pull this one off.
Yeah,
man.
I believe Usyk said that you was his toughest fight. Have you heard him say that?
Yeah. I don't, you see, most fighters train on boxing. I train on fitness. Yeah. I go out, when my nephew moved from up north to come to live in London, London goes, I know you guys here got guns, but in London they like to stab. So I always told my nephew, listen, the fittest guy wins the fight. He goes, what do you mean by that? I'm like, if you come off the bus and you see a group of guys, you just turn the other way and just run.
Right.
Don't ask no questions, just run. Yeah? If you're walking down in an alleyway, if you see something you don't like, you just turn around and just run. So fitness for me is very key. Because I remember I boxed one time when I was not fit, and I realized by round 8, I was blowing. I could not do it. So from then, I just changed my whole game plan. And plus, it's David Haye. He showed me the way to train.
But what did he show you specifically?
He had the best legs in the heavyweight division.
I mean, like, David Haye was more like, the way you have to train for a fight, you have to train like you're dying. You cannot go to the gym and train and say you come back home and you feel good. No. Everything you have to give it 100%.
What about when trainers say stuff like, you gotta leave something for the fight. You can't leave it all in the gym.
Overtraining.
Overtraining. How do you balance that?
No, there's no overtraining.
There's no such thing as overtraining.
There's no overtraining. You have to be fit. Because remember, you train for, sorry?
You think maybe oversparring might think?
No. You need to have the fitness. You train, and you go 1 week now where you start selling the fight, yeah? So that whole media workout, the whole media stuff, you don't even train. I don't train in media time, yeah? I will go in the gym and do my routine of warming up. The moment they see a little bit of sweat, they stop it straight away.
So you ease up the fight week.
Yeah, I'm so easy up so easily. And then the only time I pump up my blood is when I'm warming up. I'll get in the dressing room, they're like, okay, get ready, I'll get ready. And they'll bring my heart rate to about 180 or 200. And they'll leave me now for about at least 45 minutes alone. Yeah. And then plus, we're talking about sparring. I probably spar at least like, let's say a muscle count, I spar about 50 rounds.
For a camp?
Yeah, for a camp. But I use, you know what? Everybody complains when they come to spar me. I use 24-ounce gloves. Yeah.
That's heavy.
No,
They
it's
lift
not.
the weights in there.
No, but you're missing the point. It's not because they're heavy. It's a longevity game.
Right, of course.
Yeah,
I mean,
because most people use 18s. I'm like, 18s, you'd be punched by the time you retire.
16s.
16s.
So you make sure your opponents have 24 ounces as
And I
well.
go 24 ounce as well. It's a fair game. I use 24 ounce. Because, listen, you want to get to the fight right. The sparring is to learn. It's not about killing each other.
I'm glad you said that, because
that's
I
a
used
good
to
point.
always say, Chisora, man, he's gonna be punchy after, he can't keep fighting, he ain't never gonna stop.
No, bro.
Smart guy. You got us all fooled,
Bro, when you come to my gym, you go, it's like everybody who comes, I'm like, yeah. They're like, mate, these are like sofas. I'm like, trust me, it's the best way for yourself and for myself.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, nobody's in the gym apart from me and you and our coaches.
Yeah.
So why are we gonna go in there and beat each other up with 16 and 18s? For what? To prove how tougher you are? And then suddenly, in 4 years' time, you can't take your kids to school, you're very punched. No, fuck that.
All right, but you about to go in the ring and fight your friend.
No.
So how's...
It's business.
But then again, you fought Tyson Fury.
Mate, I'll fight this guy. It's
I don't
business.
know how to fight you, Jordan.
It's his business. Because at the end of the day, okay, here's a question for you. You see, I boxed, what's his name? LA. What's that? Gerald Washington.
Yeah,
Right.
you beat him.
It's my boy.
Oh.
So, yeah, Gerald is my boy.
Right.
He used to come and spar with me. We would hang out. My boy.
It's business. I mean, we were just
And
talking
then, but
I
at
get it.
the same time, I was putting money in his pocket.
That's
True,
right.
true.
That's right.
Do you understand?
Like
So-
Tyson, I thought Tyson did for you the last fight.
Yeah, man. Listen, when it's all said and done, bro, we're all friends.
Wow.
When
I
it's
can't
all
say that just yet, though.
You can't say that because
He's
you're...
a special guy.
How old are you?
This guy, man.
36.
Yeah, 30. At 36, you think like that. Yeah, because I was like, I want you to think like that. It's amazing, it's beautiful. But when you get to 40, 42, you don't want no enemies, bro.
I don't want enemies.
I mean, like, it's the same thing I was giving my friends an example. I was like, at 36, you just want to fuck 25 rounds in one night. At 42, like myself, it's a 45-minute fuck, and I'm done for at least 2 months.
for 2 months after that.
You look at me like, I don't do that.
We gotta give him some.
45 minutes, that's
we
a long
gotta give
time.
him some
I'm
roots,
telling
man.
you, for a 25-year-old,
I smash 45 every day. At least.
45 minutes. That's because you on that blue
I'm
pill.
going ham.
45 minutes.
Hey, whatever works, baby.
So hold on. How do we know for sure that this is the last one out against Deontay?
It's the last one
if you
said that before.
Hold on. If you win big,
I'm
phenomenal
gonna win, but
performance.
put it this way, I'm gonna win big.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna play that Gladiator song as I walk out. I'm gonna leave my boxing boots in there.
In the ring.
And I'm gonna walk out, and I'm gonna shake everybody's hand around the ring. I'm gonna leave and get my car and go home.
Are you bringing burgers to Deontay's room first?
Mate, there are gonna be 5 guys. There's gonna be doner German, doner kebab. It's gonna be lit.
Are you going to be
I
there
have
at
to
that
see
fight?
I hopefully will be.
I'm trying to get him on the undercard.
And they actually gave me an offer today. I can't talk about it, but I told them.
Do they want you to have the hairpiece so it can come off in the ring or no?
You going off for today?
Not even on your undercard. That's the backup. I don't know. Can't say name yet, but they gave you an offer today.
Where? In London or somewhere?
York.
New York.
New York.
Take it.
New York.
Take
New
it.
York.
Take it.
But how much money you gonna give me first, though?
No, take it. Take it. Take it. See, what you have to understand is, brother, your last fight was with Daniel years ago. Yeah. You came for this fight to warm up. You warmed up great. You come out viral. So the next fight, you take it. You don't even ask about money. The idea for you right now is build your rust off, come back up. What they give you, you just take it. You know, it's called a setup because by the time you get to where you want to get, then you can ask for what you want and they'll give it to you, right? If you ask for what you want right now, they'll be like, nah, it's all right. Yes, you might have hit the numbers on the viral situation.
So I might get that number.
I don't know.
Some number near it.
Yeah, but...
So Derek,
that was wisdom right there. He just took time
that's true.
to give you a little bit of wisdom, whether you take it or not. You know.
100%.
do you want to be involved in the sport, like, once you're really done?
Man, I told you, man. It's a scumbag sport.
But you said you're a scumbag?
Scumbag, and
You
I
love
want to
it,
be
though.
part
You
of
love
this.
the scumbags.
Bro, listen, can I say something? There is nothing better out there than boxing.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I always say, I say this to everybody. Yeah, I say, listen, boxing, you meet anybody. Boxing opens doors and it opens legs at the same time.
2 sex references, man. God,
Wait, but I like that. I'm gonna use that.
I'm telling you, do you know, I mean, like, it don't matter who you are. You be having dinner, like, for myself, you know, I watched AJ versus Usyk with the Crown Prince, talking with the Crown Prince, yeah? Shaking hands. My brother AJ had a massive script of when he was reading in front of the royal family. The whole Westminster Abbey Church was packed.
Right.
Anthony standing there in his suit reading to the king and prince of United Kingdom. So, mate, I'm telling you, boxing opens doors.
Speaking of AJ, have you spoken to him since the accident in Nigeria?
Yes, he's doing very well. He came up the other day, he said how he felt. He's doing well.
Yeah, I saw his post.
Yeah, he's doing very well. It takes time, you understand? He's grieving.
Right.
You know, so maybe...
But he'll be back in the ring.
Mate, I told you, man.
Scumbags.
It's one of those sports you cannot leave. You know, even when you retire, you want to come back.
So if you're somebody who, you know, you brush things off, when was it where things used to bother you and make you go home and you upset?
Things never bothered me. If somebody...
Never in your career?
If people bothered me, I'll phone them. Yeah, I'll phone them and say, yo, do we have a problem?
Yeah.
Do you understand? They'll be like, I'm like, we need to talk about this. Because there's no point of, like you and Deontay, you know, you walk around upset with each other, but really and truly, those are just words. Do you understand? You know.
You never disliked any of your opponents?
Me? The only person I disliked was David Hay.
Really? And
yeah,
now everything's
And then go to a point that I saw one of my ex-advisors, he goes to me, don't look at David Hay as an enemy, look at him as money. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, that's a big fight for you there. And then for that split second, the blackness came out, the businessman came in. I'm like, oh, he's right. And then the fight happened, you know. That was it. But, and then from then I started thinking different from everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't believe you're gonna retire until I see the boots in the ring and you walking off to that song.
guy.
So I'm gonna be there front center, April 4th.
And this guy, you're joking. Bro, I'm
MF
done.
Pro.
I'm done.
Deontay Wilder, his 50th. So
My
he says
brother
he's
here,
done.
man. Hey, actually, you know what, bro? Can I ask you a question?
Go for
You gonna interview him on our show?
Yes, go ahead.
Can I ask you a
Ask
question?
him.
Go for it.
Yeah. Where's your jab?
Bro,
And I'm just asking you, where's your jab?
bro,
Same thing I said.
Because you know what your
And
problem
why was you
is?
bending over?
I mean, like,
You was dead
you
tired.
was tired.
You was dead tired.
bro,
You was dead tired.
bro.
where's your
Yeah, he was falling over.
No.
Yeah, he was holding.
No.
was
Where's
after-
your fucking jab? That's what I want to know.
Was it before the hairpiece?
Is it in your pocket or what? Because before the hairpiece, because I don't understand, yeah.
It was
You
before the hip.
have this system of, okay, he's not jabbing me, I'm gonna walk in there and it's like, bro, all you had to do was boom, boom, and then step back and watch him. Boom, boom, yeah? But when you're tired, it's just like, I do the same thing sometimes.
Yes, I'm sitting here saying, what about you?
I do the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
But
I honestly believe it was the ring rust. I felt like
Wait, I didn't hear that.
Ring rust.
Ring rust.
I honestly felt like when I got in there, I wasn't even there. And it wasn't until the toupee came off, I said, motherfucker, you can't get your ass whooped and lose your head. So I said, that's what made me turn up.
Yeah.
That's the moment, like, let me turn up some more, let me pick it up. But I really felt like I had to really just just go for the fence at that moment. Now I got hit in the head and lost a couple brain cells. We gonna use the motherfucking jab the next fight, 100%.
And then one more question, sorry.
No, come on, bro. It's all right.
Exactly. You're gonna join the show. It's gonna be Aka Barak Chisora.
I mean, like, you're a good fucking liar. Cause you lie to us every fucking day. You come out your barber shop with the waves.
He been lying for years.
No.
You know I
didn't have no hairpiece
not
too long ago.
When I seen
So
you
you knew you had a hairpiece.
Nah, he didn't, though. He didn't.
I seen.
How do you know?
Because they could tell. Because you could tell.
Bro, I seen you at the what the
At
fuck?
the Danny Garcia joint?
Correct. I was asking him like, yo, my shit thinning a little bit. And your man said my man got the hookup.
And Turkey.
Yeah, whatever, right? I had hair then. Like I had hair.
I know, but how do I know?
You had a hair. Wait, you had a hair
believe that you had a hair.
Yeah, I had like a little spray, little black spray. The Beijing.
Wait, you didn't have the hair plugs from Turkey?
I did it before too.
Okay.
And then you lost it.
Bro, I don't know. Someone was knocked that off too. I don't know, but either way, bro. That shit was spinning, bro. Nah, that shit was out here and there. I don't know what the fuck. But all I know is my man. I went to this Cuban spot in Miami. My man sauced my shit up nice. Cha-cha-cha hit me with the spray and all that. Man, I don't know what do I put the do-rag and went to sleep for like 2 days. That shit just washed out, broke off mad on my hand. So I came to this fight. I came in town, I'm like, yo, cuz, my shit look crazy. I showed the picture later on. It looked like somebody took an Etch-a-Sketch out of my head, boy. So I'm like, yo, cuz, I cannot go like this. I'm like, man, he got the units. Just slap one on, so I go there real quick, shaved it off, slap the unit on. I'm like, this shit
You came out of the barbershop saying you look tired.
Oh, yeah, you didn't tell us that in the barbershop. You made it seem like that was...
Yeah, exactly. I had to, bro. I'll tell you what it was.
You're like, yeah, dude, I know what you talking about.
But you know what, yeah. Fucking own it, man. I'm telling you.
You got to go to another interview,
I know, man.
We ain't going to be the reason.
What up, guys? It's your boy Ak, teamed up with DraftKings Sportsbook. The next great playoff touchdown is coming, and you can bet on every moment in postseason glory. It's the ultimate destination for betting on Super Bowl 60.
New England and Seattle collide in Santa Clara, California. Player football delivers the biggest scores of the year, and every trip to the end zone matters more than ever. DraftKings Sportsbook is the best place to bet touchdowns all postseason long. Get in on every touchdown that shifts momentum and decides who advances.
DraftKings Sportsbook has all your favorite ways to bet touchdowns for Super Bowl 60. Whether it's first touchdown scorer, anytime TD, player props, or same-game parlays, DraftKings gives you more ways to ride the adrenaline of every playoff score.
DraftKings has something for every sports fan. So what you waiting for? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. And don't forget, use our promo code ATSFIGHTS and level up your fight night experience.
All right, this is part 2 of the episode. He interrupted with Derek Chisora, but he's our bro, so we had to let him get that off. Big baby Miller. All right, so let's talk about this fight at the Garden. We got to jump right into it. We kind of got into it with Derek. Ring rust, you said.
Shitty performance.
Not the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
But you sitting there scared like, oh, I'm about to lose this fight. When they was doing the scorecards?
You know what it was?
Because one judge did give him...
Right.
Yeah. I feel like I still pulled out 6 rounds to his because I know I threw more punches than him. It just wasn't the cleanest fight that I could have had. But something in my heart told me, don't worry, God got you. You know, you went through some trial and tribulations, but God got me. And even after the fight, I'm looking at smiling, just looking at the ceiling, I was like, you know, God got me, man. You know, God know what I've been through. Nothing bad about Kingsley to say. You know, there was his manager trying to throw stuff online and try to hype it up. And I hit him up, and I was like, I see him in person, and he's like, oh, shit, big baby. I say, ain't no problem, bro. I'm always talking shit. It's okay for you to talk shit, you know what I mean? But I says, honestly, leading up to that fight, there was a lot of stuff going on, man. As usual, my life always got stuff, but even with the promotional issues, not with Eddie Hearn, not with the Matchroom, or with Turkey, but with my old promoter, you know, SP Sleater and his nonsense. They were trying to stop the fight like a week out before.
Sleater Promotion?
So he was trying to stop the fight.
But I thought you'd been finished
what
contract.
What happened was, when I was going to fight Chisora after the Andy Ruiz fight, remember, so many fights got canceled in the last 16 months, up 18 months before we finally got a fight recently. When I fought Andy Ruiz, you know, we was on the high, we're ready to go, we're gonna fight Chisora like November, December. Dimitri had one option left in the contract, which is called the first and last. So within the first and last, he has 40 days to come up with an offer. If no offer, I can negotiate with anybody else. But after negotiation offer, he has 7 days to match whatever somebody else gives me.
Right,
So Frank Warren gave me an offer to fight Chisora for like 2 M's or whatever.
Right.
I send the offer now to
Salida.
I said, listen, you got 7 days to match this or I'm moving forward, our contract's done. Salida done now with the dirtbag that he is. He goes behind our back and contacts Frank Warren on his own, trying to get money out of Frank Warren. And Frank Warren said, no, that's not how we do business. No, hell no. Frank Warren actually did something good, stand 10 toes down, said, no, we're not doing business with you. We're talking Derek Miller. And because of that, what Salida did to try to do a backdoor deal, Frank Warren revoked the contract.
Oh.
So
He scared him away.
So me and Chisora fight never happened. So because Dimitri said that he gave me the right to he offered
He matched it?
He matched it. That now I have to negotiate with him directly, but it's bullshit.
that wasn't true. He
That's
didn't
not
come up
true.
with that.
You didn't come up. You can't just match. You gotta say I'm matching an email. You gotta show me money in escrow.
Right.
You gotta give me a date with an actual venue that's being booked. You just can't say I'm gonna match it and then go behind my back and try to act Frank Warren for $200,000 behind closed doors. And I have all the email to this. It's not allegedly. This is actual proof. Scumbag shit. So that was a problem. So after that situation happened, even the Andy Ruiz fight, I got $600K locked up in escrow because of Dimitri Salida and his nonsense and his piece of shit lawyers. So
wait, 600,000 of your purse has never been given to you.
Never given to me. Still to this day locked up in escrow that we're arguing about. So at that point now, you know, I had some other things in the backseat, you know, some debt and whatever. I had to file bankruptcy. I filed a bankruptcy. You know, fuck it, let's get out of this contract, do what we had to do and deal with the nonsense. And we were fighting that all year. So then we had another fight coming up. I think it was Old Town Wally. Who did Chisora fight after that? Was Old Town Wally, right? We were trying to make it again. It falls through again. And then we getting ready to go to camp again. I said, I'm going to get the Wally opportunity. I'm going to Thailand. You know, Spencer Brown manager throw me some funds. We about to go to camp, do all that. Then I had a slight injury going on behind closed doors. I was still going to fight through it, but we're still dealing with nonsense on paper.
Right.
So in my head, I'm like, bro, can we just get through this shit and just get to the fucking bag? Like, can we just get the fight? But that fight fell through.
Right.
So now I already spent 2 camps, about 4 months, 5 months out of the year already. We're in July, in camp. No fight. So I come back home now, this is July.
How much money do you spend
Bro,
in
I
camp?
spent about 120 grand last year, only on camps alone and no fight. Wow. So we come back home early July, because here for my birthday, we start talking about the Michael Hunter stuff, right? But it's so much nonsense because they offered me, said, we're gonna get Jarrell Anderson. I said, I'm cool with Jarrell Anderson, let's make it happen.
Yeah, I remember that fight was in the talk.
I said, cool. Jarrell said he wanted blah, blah, but he starts going through his situation with, you know, Jay Prince and Top Rank or whatever. He's gonna find somebody else. Now, that was a $2 million payday for Jarrell Anderson to talk about. I said, I want it. Let's make it happen. Of course, the situation fell through. Then they had another guy who named Ish or whatever that was supposed to work on the behalf of Turkey to make things happen. A lot of shady shit behind closed doors that I don't like because what happened with me is I'm very upfront. You tell me something, I'm gonna tell you yes or no, I can't do it, let me call my management. Some of these people want you to get them an answer directly on the phone. And they're trying to say, oh, we're using this guy's name to make it happen. That's not true. Cause me and Turkey have a relationship. Turkey can call me and say, Miller, I want you to fight this guy. Miller, you look fat, get in shape. Turkey would tell me that. I'm like, I know a Turkey, I'm on it, Turkey, yes sir, I got you, make it happen. But there's people trying to say that they're speaking on Turkey's behalf and they're not. Now I'm trying to say, listen, we'll give you Michael Hunter fight. I said, what? You talking about Andrew Toupee was the fight y'all was gonna give me for low 6 figures. I said, well, listen, Michael Hunter's #1 right now in the country. That's gonna cost more money. He's the most dangerous one out of Jarrell Anderson and Toupee. Michael Hunter's the most dangerous fighter. Out of those guys, you gotta pay what you weigh. Well, we'll get back to you. Oh, no, he's not gonna pay that much and all that, blah, blah, blah. I said, you know what? He said, Turkey's listening. The Turkey's listening. I said, listen, man, y'all know me. I never ran for nobody. But I said, for Turkey, I'll sign this contract for the chump change y'all offer me right now. Just to please Turkey to show that I'm a man of my word. You know what I'm saying? I'm a humble dude. I'm going to prove to you I'm a team player. Right. But I know back in my mind, I said, I know Michael Hunter, Don King. Hold on, I said, you know what? Let's make it happen. I called Michael. I said, Michael, bro, before you sign something, let me talk. Now, I know Michael for 16 years, 15 years. Right. Michael just didn't pick my phone up, don't text, don't call, just bad mouth on the phone. This guy named Ish is translating messages back and forth saying Michael Hunter saying this and all that. I said, let it be what it is, bro. If you notice, I didn't do no promotion. I didn't say nothing. I ain't post nothing bad about Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter started bashing me on the internet. And let Allah handle it, bro. The fight fell through. And I didn't say nothing about it. Why? They're trying to say, oh, I didn't want to sign up for VADA. I signed up for VADA. It was nothing to do with that. It had to do with Don King put a block on that because Michael Hunter is Don King's fighter.
It was Don King.
You know what I'm trying to say? But why are they trying to throw dirt on me? When shit don't work out, they try to throw dirt on me. And I wasn't saying nothing. I was humble as humble pie. Because I knew they're waiting to throw something on Big Baby. Baby, because you know I'm a fire starter. Yeah. But for something told me, yo, bro, don't say nothing. Right. Don't say shit. Just be quiet. And I swear to you, it's like a permission from God. God said, bro, let it ride out. That's how
You let it ride out.
I let it ride out, and look what happened.
So how did this fight come about then?
So we got a phone call. They said, yo, they got a card coming up in January. Would I want to get on it? This is about, I would say, middle of December. I said, yeah, hell yeah, man, give me a fight. I said, well, listen, they had a couple guys' names. 2 guys turned down that 2 guys. This guy, another guy. I says,
guys we would know?
No, one guy, I don't remember the other guy's name. Right. They want to give me an undefeated guy from the Vikings something. And I guess people behind matchmakers that were working on Turkey side said they want this guy that one got a certain number on BoxRec. I said, all right, who you got? It said, so my people came a guy named Kingsley. He's a big dude, 280, came off of Goldberg against Jarrell, Washington, blah, blah. I said, fuck, give me him. I ain't even look at him, man. Just give me him. Boy, that motherfucker was tough. He was strong like me. But considering my long layoff and timing out the ring and finding a guy big like me, it was awkward. It was awkward because I can be honest. I'm like, yo, I know when I'm 100%. I wasn't 100, but I felt like, yo, I can handle this. I can handle this. But I think I overdone too much. Like Jarrell said, you don't think it's overtraining. I believe something is overtraining because you can overdo it and not relax enough to recover for training, for a fight.
If you don't recover.
If you don't recover. Like I didn't recover. You know what I mean? I was doing a lot of sparring, doing a lot of extra stuff, and I feel like I was killing myself to whip myself in a certain amount of shape. And I actually hit 309. You know what I mean? So, but that last week, I was so fatigued and tired. I said, you know what, man, I gotta eat. I gotta put some weight on. And that's when I came in 317. You know what I mean?
All right, so what was your finances like going through all of that you just said? You said,
oh, my goodness, bro.
18 months?
Bro. Lucky, thank God, not no dummy. You know, I know how to maneuver a few things in the streets that, not illegal, but just things that I know how to, you know, make a few dollars here and there. You know, I got 2 cribs in Florida, one's rented out. You know, I've always been a hustler, man. You know, me from New York, man, we're gonna find a way. And I've always told myself, I don't wanna get to that point where I gotta go back to the streets. You know what I mean? Because I've gone through so much to get to this point to rebuild myself and get myself back. So I don't want to do something to hinder myself and hinder my kids' future.
Well, you never have to go back to the street.
Nah, no, I don't. No, but
no matter what. No matter what. You never.
I mean, easy said than done, man. But like I said,
well, we all not doing it.
Yeah, we're not doing it.
We're all not doing it. I ain't doing it.
We're not doing it.
No, it can be done.
But sometimes when you know you hit the back on the wall, you're like, man.
What would get you back on your feet? Like, what type of payday where you can have money, you can move around and make investments to put you in a good place? Like, what's the quota?
I don't know. I think like 10 mil.
10 mil.
I think a $10 million payday, we good. We good again. You know
I just watched Earn Your Leisure. I don't know if you heard of that show, and that's the number they said too. They said 10 mil is what could give you financial freedom if you use it right.
You're right. Yeah, you buy like 4 or 5.
Just off investment.
They always said 10 doors. You know, 10, 11 doors in rental properties can sustain you for the rest of your life, really, if you're smart with it, because you're bringing $2,400 a door. That's 20 grand a month. You know what I mean? If you're smart with it. So, like I said, you know, I know the big money gonna come because I'm that kind of guy. But I'm just using a different approach now. Being a bully and that gets played out after a while, and that's really who I was. But a lot of guys, now that we're all in the same circle, we're top of the game now, who's around, we see each other all the time. You know what I mean? It's only 1 or 2 people I really don't get along with, and one was AJ and one really was Deontay. You know what I'm trying to say? But, you know, AJ's out of the picture right now. I respect to him. I'm not really going to speak on his name. But, you know, Deontay's really the only one like I really had beef with. You know what I'm trying to say? And Chisora kind of squashed it a little bit for now. So it's like, you know, I don't really want to say nothing bad about him. It's like, whatever.
But what opponents out there is going to give you those big paydays? Like, obviously, Chisora's fighting Deontay. I know you still want Deontay deep down, but who else is out there that you think is a salivating fight, like a fight?
I think Woodley right now would be a salivating fight that I still want because it's not that old, and you know we don't have no animosity either. Little beef in the press conference, and when I seen him was cool. We laughed over the weekend, and no beef, but I think straight business at this point. He wants to come to America, You know, I'm back to being #1 in America, so let's go. Let's make me and him would be a good fight in America. You know what I'm trying to say? But other than him right now, man, I don't think there's too many big names. You know, Dylan Whyte, you know, we cool, but if you want to fight, Dubois rematch could definitely be something on the table.
You want to get your lick back with that?
Definitely want to get my freaking lick back on that one.
Could you call Turkey yourself or contact him like, yo, can you help me get this fight? I want this fight.
You know what it was? I did that before in the beginning, and I feel Turkey's definitely still involved in boxing, but I feel like he has his own
Other
plans.
people involved.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, and that's all respect to him. The guy is phenomenal what he's done in the sport already. But I was trying to stay neutral from promoters for a while because I got burnt, you know, with the Sleater situation. And, you know,
you totally finished with Sleater?
I'm totally finished with Sleater now. Totally finished with Sleater. On the promotional side, we got some overly guys we got to deal with. But promotional-wise in boxing, he's officially done. You know, like I said, you know, Frank Warren has approached with multiple deals before, and Eddie's been the one that, to me, has been the most, how can I say, not just Eddie as in his own, him and his team. I get a lot of love from not just him, but from his team as well. And I mean, the way they handle business. Even booking your flights, like, people might not see that as a big gesture, but that to me means a lot, because I'm a big guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just it's common sense
Put me in
shit.
business first
Yeah, you know what I mean?
class,
Like,
right?
I don't have to
Stretch,
call, I
man.
don't have to stress about you. It's a given. I don't have to put it in my contract. It's like, that to me that means you have respect for me. And that's why I treat all the Matchrooms staff with nothing but love and respect. I treat anybody love and respect, but even so much Matchroom staff with respect because, yo, baby, we got this for you, da-da-da, can you do it? No problem, no problem. If I'm tired, no problem. Because I know what they're doing their job, I gotta do the extra mile, do my job. And like I said, me and Eddie had our beef in the past before, but we sat down like, man, you know, we apologize, we shake hands with them, we laugh, forgive, crack up jokes. And like I said, out of everybody, I've never had a problem getting paid with Eddie. Yeah. If I say I want a little more, man, that's what I can do. Can we do it? Let's make it happen.
Well,
You said you got an offer recently already for another fight.
Yeah.
Is it something you're considering?
Yeah, 100%. We're talking about it right now.
No date yet, though.
No exact date yet. March.
April.
March.
Wow.
March, yeah.
But you wasn't in shape for
Yeah,
this
but
one.
see, but I'm only, I mean, listen, I've been in the gym. So if I get out to camp next week, give myself 6 weeks in camp, I'll be fine.
Can we see the dome piece? You did it for the Breakfast Club. Don't say you can't do it for us.
That's crazy,
You did
bro.
it for
That's crazy,
Charlemagne, Envy,
Now, hold on.
Hilarious.
You're my man, and you're relevant in the sport. But God, dog, you know this is why you here in every other show.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Stop fronting on us.
Stop it.
All right, you gotta take it off there.
Me?
You gotta take it with my hand, man.
Oh, I'm about to say.
You can't knock it off. I gotta go back there and reach for it now, too.
You got
missed
Get
it.
that
No,
out, man.
we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Okay. So wait, can I ask you something?
Let me tell you. I'll tell you one thing.
Why not?
You handled it like a G. You handled it very,
Come on,
very
we from
well.
Brooklyn, baby. Can't
But
be
can I ask you something?
Go
Why
for it.
not shave everything off?
But so right now, I just like it right now. It's
Oh, you like
brilliant,
that
bro.
whole look?
Honestly, it's so funny, right? God said, I'm gonna keep it for a few days. Let's crack jokes about it. And it's so funny, because I ran into the house, because I have my son for the weekends or whatever. And he's, Daddy, take off your hat. I'm like, no, I like it, Daddy. I'm like,
Your son said he
and I
liked
took it
it.
off, and I'm sitting on the couch, he lays on me, he's like, laying on my head, like, Daddy. And he starts punching the wall. Why? I'm like, what are you punching the wall? I'm gonna beat the guy up who'd knock your hair off.
But what about the that's little Velcro in the front?
No, it's all my real hair.
Really?
This is my real hair, bro. I have hair. That's a little thinner in the back. You know what I'm trying to say? But I have
But
real hair.
everybody's saying that a baldy look good on you, so are you gonna switch it up?
I'm gonna try to grow a little bit back, man. You know what I mean?
Once you shave it
I'm
off,
gonna grow like a dog season, bro.
Or like a low season.
Yeah, like a low season. If that don't work,
and then you're gonna go with it.
I'm gonna go bald, man.
So no turkey, no implants, no
Nah,
nothing.
I'm done.
But wait a minute. What I saw was he punched you, the joint flew up, and it looked like he was trying to hold it.
Bro, I felt it.
Punch at the
I
same
felt
time.
that.
I saw you.
No, I felt. I said, whoop. I said, the AC.
He said, whoop.
I had to make sure. If I felt the baldy on my gloves, I didn't know it was baldy, but I felt the hair, so I wanted to see if it came up or not.
Right.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, my focus was all there because in a fight, you don't want to go thinking about that shit. Right. You know what I'm trying to say? But it wasn't until when I took the toupee off, then I realized, you know, Coach Sosa was like, yo, listen, you get your ass whooped. I'm like, my what? He's like, yeah, you losing this fight. I said, oh, hell no. Then I looked up, and I'm losing the Toupee. I'm like, all right, we gotta go ham on this.
Did you hit somebody in the audience with the hair? Or you don't know where it went?
I don't know where shit went, but I know
I seen it sitting on a seat.
I seen the baddie had it on her head.
I saw
Woodley had it for a little while. He passed it around.
So they never gave it back to you?
No, we done with that,
You done with that one?
It's
It's on eBay now.
So eBay?
I think they got it for like 200,000 on eBay.
We should have collected that. That Toupee gonna be worth some bread, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
Once you get that bill, that's gonna worth some bread.
listen, I think there's gonna be some hair products, some shaving kits, some companies that coming.
From
Yo,
my
wait.
mouth, your mouth to God's.
You know what
ears,
Deontay
bro.
has said
We're gonna make
that day? Earlier that day,
Yeah.
when you spoke to him with Chisora, he said, all Miller got to do is go to a glue company, you know what I'm saying, and be the representative. And it's funny, get a new hairpiece.
We gonna talk. My people's got a connection with Elmer's.
All right, so if I bring
Elmer's glue.
Elmer's
glue.
And good.
Glue.
I mean, what we hate. Let's say glue's good.
If I bring a big brand to the table, what percentage am I getting for that?
I give what I give my managers.
What's that?
I can't say it on camera.
All right, well, I want to know. Okay, all right. Oh, cool. I'm gonna go get this money.
100%.
Can't wait to see you back in the ring, champ,
man.
and not with no ring rust, using your jab.
Yo,
Listen,
when
man,
are we going to see an in-shape Jarrell
Well, listen,
Miller?
you see the issue against Andy Ruiz. The
No,
problem.
that was good. You
That
right.
was good.
You right. That was 2024.
That was a 3-month camp. You know what I'm trying to say? I was in the camp locked in.
Yeah.
This camp was like a little bit, about 4 weeks. That's why I want to get back in the camp now. Like I said, I'm only, 11 pounds from where I was in Andy Ruiz. You know what I'm trying to say? So like I said, I have a little injury in the air right now. I would love to take this week off and get right back in the gym. You know what I mean? So that's the whole point, man. Just staying active, bro. Like I said, active.
Well, you want to get right back out there, March.
Yeah.
Active or not, you know you could stay in the gym and be in shape, bro. That's all I'm saying.
That's the reason why we're doing this now, bro.
All right,
Because I said
okay.
all last year I was in the gym a lot.
All right.
Spending money, traveling, trying to get a camp. Shit has fell through, but like I said, I'm doing a lot, man. God has his plans, bro.
Amen.
Yes, sir. Well, maybe we'll see you in March.
Yes, for real. Hopefully.
I hope so.
It's gonna
Because
be.
we need them checks to start coming back in.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Because, bro, I don't know if this broke ain't gonna pay, but yo, listen, man, we gonna knock some chins
Go
off.
get some money.
For sure, man, for sure.